1954 Ferrari 375 Plus. The sensational and scandalous 1954 Ferrari 375 Plus was sold at the Goodwood Festival of Speed auction for $18.4 million. This historic car competed in racing events such as the 24 Hours of LeMans, Mille Miglia and Silverstone races. The 375 Plus was fitted with a 4.9-liter V12 engine that powered up 330 bhp at 6,000 revolutions per minute into an aluminium barchetta body. A 4-speed manual gearbox helped drivers race ahead of other racers on the track. What makes this car scandalous is the dispute of ownership that was resolved 6 years ago. The 375 Plus received the nicknames, Le Monstre by the French and Fearsome 49 by the British. Only 5 of these cars were produced. This incredible car is regarded as the most powerful and important racing Ferrari of its era. (1955) Ferrari 410 Sport. Prayer doesn't begin to describe the stunning Ferrari 410 Sport race car. This legendary car was created with one purpose in mind: to compete in the Carrera Panamericana road race in Mexico, and was first raced by Carroll Shelby. This famous car definitely left a mark in Ferrari history. Taking into consideration the nature of the Mexican race, Ferrari tailor-made the 410 Sport to succeed. The 410 Sport held a low center of gravity, a rear suspension to channel power close to the ground, and drum brakes used to quickly reduce high speeds. Its 4.9-liter V12 engine boasts 380 bhp and 403 feet-to-pounds of torque at 5,000 revolutions per minute. Although the 410 Sport did not compete in the Carrera Panamericana, it did compete in other races. World champions and other racing drivers who experienced the car praised it for its power and traction. The 410 Sport was a dream of the race car. (1964) Ferrari 275 GTB, see Specially. With only 3 cars produced, the Ferrari 275 GTB-C became an irresistible race car. Its limited edition was not the only characteristic that made this car stand out from among its competitors. With a 3.3-liter V12 engine and a 320 bhp, the Ferrari 275 GTB-C was light and fast. Its top speed reached 160 miles per hour, while it took 6 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour. Although a lot similar to the 250 GTO model, the 275 GTB-C contained more brake ventilation than its predecessor. This incredible car ushered the end of wire wheels for racing due to the stress caused on the spokes of the wheels by the power of the engine and the grip of the tires. The 275 GTB-C featured a transaxle gearbox and an independent rear suspension. Disc brakes were fitted to this racing car, giving it the ability to brake more effectively. Regardless of era or age, the 275 GTB-C is still one of Ferrari's most beautiful racing cars. 1954 Mercedes-Benz W196 Silver Arrow. It was in 1934 in preparation for the International Eiffel race at Nürburgring where a team of young men racing a white Mercedes-Benz W25 wrestled with how to get their race car 1 kilo lighter than the required 750 kilograms. Finally, Alfred Neubauer requested that the car's paint be removed. Not only did this win the race but it also produced the Silver Arrow nickname for the Mercedes-Benz racing cars. The Mercedes-Benz W196 Silver Arrow was produced in 1954 to redefine the racing standards, becoming one of the most successful racing cars since World War II. Taking inspiration from aircraft, the engineers worked on the principle of direct injection. As a result, a smaller engine with less fuel consumption and weight came into being. By the time the engine was complete, it reached an incredible 8,500 revolutions per minute. It wasn't long before the W196 became every Formula One driver's dream race car. It was a beast and world champion. No wonder it is a collectible. (1962-63) Ferrari 250 GTO Berlinetta. On August 14, 2014, the Bonhams Quail Lodge auction in Carmel, California sold the stunning 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO Berlinetta for $38.1 million, making it the most expensive car in history. The legendary 250 GTO Berlinetta is a racing legend, winning a variety of races including the Tour de France automobile in 1963. Only 39 of these racers were produced by Ferrari, thus their exclusivity adds to their collector value. The 250 GTO set the bar for future GT sports cars. It was a combination of style, power and speed while ensuring phenomenal engineering and being highly exclusive. While having an interior that by today's standards is more simplistic, the racing intentions are evident. The steering wheel is simple while flaunting a functional instrument panel. This car was bred for racing. The 250 GTO contains a 3.0-liter V12 engine known for its reliability in racing. With a power unheard of in the 1960s, this car roared a whopping 302 horsepower and 246 pounds-to-foot. As a result, the 250 GTO took 5.4 seconds to go from 0-60 miles and capped at an outstanding 174 miles per hour.